Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Honkai Star Rail. In today's video, we have the first drip feed for patch 2.4. Is it 2.4? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's right. Dude, honestly, I don't care about numbers anymore. All I've known for the last however long is that I'm going all in on Sam, and that's all that really matters. And nothing else has really fazed me in the game besides that. Just all in Sam, and that's it. There's nothing else to think about. But now we have more stuff to think about because we have Yunli, who for me, it's probably going to be a skip. And I will explain why. But we do have her as a destruction physical character. And let's go ahead and read the little bit of words that they put in with the Twitter post. Swords have a temper. Sometimes you can touch them and calm them down. Put the hilt on the sword in your hand and it'll tell you what's wrong. I love those swords that talk. A sword hunter from the Xianzhou. Dude, unless it says Lofu, I got no idea. So that's Zhuming. I'm pretty sure it's Zhu. Yeah, we'll go with that. And the Flaming Heart General. Not even going to try that name, but that person's darling granddaughter. Frank and straightforward, she practices swordsmanship and forging from whatever you call it since young. And thus, the second youngest prodigy swordmaster of the Flame Wheel Octet. Fueled by an intense loathing for the cursed swords that emerge from the Zhuming, she vowed to hunt down and wipe out all cursed swords. There you go. That is Yunli's little wrap-up. She's a prodigy, and her granddad was, or grandmother, I don't know based on that name, but her grand something was a general. And we're in the Xianzhou, so it's a part of the Alliance, I'm assuming. So, are we going back? Who knows? Guys, I don't even know what I can talk about anymore and what I can't because everything comes blur in my head. So, you know, let's just get on to our talk about Yunli. Oh my god. So, Yunli. Physical destruction. My simple strategy on this character is going to be skip because why would you go for physical destruction when you have Svarog, who is the coolest character in the game? Bar maybe Sam, because Sam's coming in and Sam's equally just damn cool mech. So that's what my thing is. I don't want to replace my Clara, man. I can't help, but I love Clara so much. Not Clara, Svarog, okay? Whenever you say anything around these games, you just know people are going to take it the wrong way. Anyway, let's continue. Svarog is the man who is destruction physical. This one kind of makes me sad because I feel like we're going to get replaced. But once again, we do have the unique playstyle on the Svarog. But let's talk about this character. I think this looks cool. I mean, interesting. Based on the picture, like, I mean, I'm getting real fire vibes, but obviously they're not going to do another fire destruction straight after they do Firefly. So that is that one. But once again, whenever I see these destruction characters, I can't help but think safe pull without even looking at anything else in their kit. Now, I don't think this character is going to be completely busted. And hear me out on my reasoning. There is no justification of this. Like, I have no insider knowledge to base this off of. But my justification for my thought is they are releasing Sam, Firefly. Firefly has been a character that has been sort of gradually hyped up through the game, through the entire 2.x series of the game. Firefly is a really cool character. Sam is an incredibly cool mech. This character, I feel like appeals to a ton of the audience on both the waifu side, at least I think from what I've seen on Twitter, but also on the cool character side, like me, where I like mechs, I like dragons, I like those types of things, and I like coolness in my characters, not just the hot waifus like a lot of people. But I feel like Sam/Firefly is going to appeal to a lot of players, plus being a main character for the entire 2.x, which leads me to assume we had Acheron, and Acheron was the next power creep. Like, the first power creep we had was really was Imbibitor Lune. The second power creep we had was Jingliu. Then I feel like the next big creep we had was Acheron, and I honestly think that Firefly is going to be that next power creep, and I don't think they're going to try and burst that bubble so soon being the next patch with Yunli being another destruction character. I just don't think they can do it. I reckon this is going to be a character that is going to be a destruction character that maybe complements another character. That would be, in my opinion, a safe way to implement another destruction character without going down the general path that they normally do, which is destruction just slaps everything. Because the great thing about destruction is that just that they destroy, but they have normally, once again, maybe we've got more, HP manipulation and stuff like that in this character, but normally destruction have two core identities to their kit. One being that they have some sort of HP manipulation, not all, but most. You look at Blade, you look at Clara. Clara doesn't have herself HP manipulation. I mean, she does on her Lycone, but she has aggro, which then encourages enemies to attack her so that she can manipulate her own HP, get hit, and then revenge. You got Yunli, she takes other people's HP. Did I already mention Blade? I think I already mentioned Blade. We got Sam, who I don't know. We'll have to wait and find out in the dev live stream to find out what Sam does. But you guys get the gist. That's one of the core things. The other core thing that they have is cleave damage, being normally heavy single target damage with a little bit of splash damage. Now, some of them also have raw AoE tied into their kits somewhere as well. So obviously destruction always going to be useful in basically every bit of content in the game. But once again, because we've had so much destruction power creep, and I know that Acheron is Nihility, but she kind of functions in that destruction type sense where she can hit multiple targets and she can have strong single target damage. I don't think we're going to get straight into that, but I'm really curious to see where this character goes in terms of what they decide to do with it. The fact that she's like on a mission to destroy all the cursed swords, I feel like maybe they somehow put that into her kit with some extra like debuffing or something like that. I'm not too sure. We'll have to wait and see. But I feel like we are getting into that range of the game where we start blending different paths, and maybe she starts having something like that. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. But in general, I think the character looks pretty cool. I think the color scheme's pretty solid. I like the flaming background. I think it's like just a solid all-around character. You guys let me know what you think. Like I said, I'm more about Fireflies and Claras with their additional mechs in their kits. But you guys let me know what you think of this character. Once again, destruction normally pretty safe, but dude, if you ain't going for Sam, I don't know what you're doing. And let's face it, we're going to be heavily depleted after this patch when we've got Firefly / Sam directly followed by What's-Her-Face, whose name has already slipped me, but I know everyone's getting all the face stomping images of her in their mind. Dude, what is her name? Jade. Followed by Jade, which I know a lot of people pull. I'm probably going to skip Jade as well. That would probably lead Yunli to be a skip for me too, and then I'm going to wait and see what the character is tomorrow, and then maybe that'll be the next character I pull for. But once again, out of respect to Svarog, I think I'm probably going to skip just based on that alone, but we'll have to wait and see. Let me know what you guys think. As always, thanks for watching. Hope you have an awesome day, and I look forward to seeing the next one. Cheers.